Hi, and thank you for joining me. I wanted to do this video so that I could share with you what we have been doing with my children. We have been doing astronomy, Apologia Astronomy, and that is the Young Explorers series. That is their elementary science that you get to combine the grades within elementary and do them together. So I will be showing you a look inside the textbook, and I will also be showing you a look inside the notebooking journals. Now, I did purchase the junior notebooking journal for my second grader and the regular notebooking journal for my fourth grader. So I wanted to show you side by side what the differences are, and then also walk you through what a day might look like. They have suggested daily schedules in the front of every notebooking journal that you buy. The daily schedules are not included in the textbook. So everything is in here and in the order that you need to do it. Now, I have heard of people not buying the notebooking journals. I don't think it's a requirement. You can just buy the textbook and you already have everything you need. I do recommend getting the notebooks though, because they have really wonderful review questions. They have the crossword puzzles that reinforce what they have learned. They have mini books that they get to cut out. It's just more hands-on activities for them, coloring. I highly recommend that you get these. Okay, let's take a look inside the textbook. So the astronomy textbook has 14 lessons, and these lessons go through what astronomy is, the sun, they go through the inner planets, the outer planets. It has lessons on the asteroid belt, the Kuiper belt, the stars, galaxies, and space travel. And it has beautiful illustrations, beautiful pictures. It's very engaging, and it is written in narrative form, so it's not dry at all. The boys and I really enjoyed sitting together and reading, and there are activities, as you can see, and they have a list of what you would need. Now, we did order a science kit, so I'll definitely link it down below. There is an audio version of this textbook that you can purchase on the Apologia website. We did buy it, but I'm going to be honest and let you know we actually did not use it, but it is still an option if that is something that you are interested in. What I'm going to try to do is show you an example of a lesson and how you would use the daily schedule, and they are color-coded. There is green for the reading sections that are in the book, in the textbook. Then there are assignments that are in blue, which would include the mini books, and then there is the brown section that is optional. We do not do any of them because you do have to purchase a completely separate science kit, and there are symbols. This little symbol is also in the textbook, so when you see that symbol, you know that there is an optional activity. There is that symbol right here. So we did not purchase it just because we already have a science kit. Okay, so this is what we would do. We would go to our lesson, and normally I do rip the page out so that I can do the little check marks. This is a daily assignment. You don't have to do it every day. You can say this is Monday, Wednesday, the next week Monday, Wednesday, however you want to do it. It's completely up to you. We would see that this is in green and we would read. Starlight, star bright, starlight, star bright. So this portion you would read, then you would move on to the activity, which is the next thing on the list, and just do the rest. Here for lesson 14, you have a space for your notes, and then you have the activity that you did in the book. You have a place of what you did, what you learned, and then you have the copy work. So my youngest child does the printed copy work, and my oldest does the cursive. So again, you have an activity, a place for your notes, and then you have the mini books. So this lesson, this is actually the last lesson. We have not done this yet. That will be next week. This last lesson has a mini book that you rip out, and you will be attaching it right here. Another mini book that they rip out, cut out, assemble, attach right here. A crossword puzzle, another activity, and all of that is in the schedule. I love that. It's right there. It's easy. Now let's look at the differences between the journals. The junior journal has the primary ruled lines and the regular journal does not. The junior journal also has the crossword puzzles containing the first letters, so that helps the younger student. And the last thing is that the junior journal has coloring pages instead of the review questions. The review questions come at the end of every single lesson. So your little one can just color the pages and you can still ask them the review questions verbally. We did order a science kit to go along with astronomy, and Rainbow Resources has the science kit for the second edition. So we did get that, make sure it's for the correct edition. I highly recommend it because I did not have to go to the store. I did not have to plan ahead for any of the experiments. It was all there. It came in a box, organized by lesson, already labeled exactly what was in the bags, exactly what you would need to provide for the lessons. So that was very helpful. Don't really like doing experiments, but if everything is right in front of me, yes, I will do it. It was worth the money for us to invest into this science kit. All right, now how much time does it take for us to do science? I want to say between 15 minutes. Today it took us 35 minutes just because not only did we have an experiment to do and reading to do, we also had a mini book to complete. You can always cut it down if you're running out of time. It's open and go. You do not have to prep for it ahead of time. So one of the things when I was picking out Apologia Astronomy, or any of their elementary grades, when I thought we might get bored because you are doing astronomy the entire time, you're not doing different topics. We sat down with my boys and I had them look over the elementary series, and they really wanted to do astronomy first. Just sit down with your kids and see what interests them, because homeschool should be fun for them. And if they are interested in the topic, they're gonna learn more about it. They're gonna memorize better, they're gonna enjoy their time. Thank you for watching.